Behind the Lens, where every picture tells your story. A passionate photographer dedicated to capturing the beauty, emotional essence of your most cherished moments. From intimate family gatherings to grand celebrations, they specialize in creating stunning, timeless images that you will treasure forever. Welcome to the Next Billionaire. My name is Nota Ndlela, and today I have the beautiful Aphiwe Moyo from the company Behind the Lens, right?
Yes,
So
behind the
you are the CEO in this company.
Yes, basically I do everything. Everything. When
Yes.
you're a small business owner, you basically do everything. Like
Definitely,
everything.
definitely. So, Aphiwe, for somebody who's at home who doesn't know who you are, can you please let us know who you are and get us into your background just a little bit?
Okay, thank you. So I'm basically Aphiwe Moyo. I'm a 25-year-old female photographer, professional photographer. I studied photography at the Durban University of Technology. I started in 2018 and I completed my studies in 2020 and I graduated in 2021.
Mhm.
So basically, ngintombazane nje, a small town girl
Mhm.
from Porshepston, from Margate. This is my parents' house. Unfortunately, my parents passed away. So I live with my sister and my aunt, and I was also raised by my grand. So there was a point in my life where I always go live in Machisini.
Oh, yes.
That's my grand's house. And so my journey of becoming a photographer started when I used to get inspired by taking pictures
Oh, yeah.
of the background, the Machisini. And I used those images that I used to take of the scenery back home to create my portfolio of being a photographer. So I used those images to apply for me to become a photographer. My journey really started when I was in matric. I tried to apply to do courses like it was operations management, human resources management. However, I didn't get in because when my maths marks came out, when I passed with a bachelor's degree.
Oh, yes.
So I passed, but my maths marks were bad and I couldn't get the offers I had received the previous year when I was still studying.
Oh, yes.
So then this one day, my cousin caught me in bed, me sleeping, very sad. And she tells me that what's wrong. I tell her that I tried to apply again. And nothing's been going right. Trying to find school, nothing has been going right. And then she tells me that maybe she thinks that the universe is trying to tell me that I need to do something that I like. So maybe I should try and apply for something that I like to do, because she knows I've always been somebody that's interested in like media, entertainment, dancing, acting. So she's like, just try that, because maybe the universe is trying to speak to you. It's trying to tell you that you're going in the wrong direction. You have a purpose in life and you need to follow it. And this is how the universe is trying to tell you. So I spent 2017, yes, upgrading, because I graduated in 2016. So I spent 2017 upgrading, and yeah, basically that whole process went. And then I tried to apply for those same subjects, got rejected. And then I tried to apply for what I want after having that conversation. And there was photography, law, drama, and photography came through for me around November 2017. And I enrolled in 2018 to become a photographer. So my story of how I became a photographer was just, I believe it's just my purpose. It's just where I'm supposed to be. And it found me. So yeah.
Look at you now, you have your own business.
Yes, so now I'm running my own photography business called Behind the Lens. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So the universe spoke to you, right?
Yes.
But somehow, I mean, as for your grandmother and your sisters, when you said, I want to become a photographer, I want to go in the media industry, because people, when you talk about the media industry, financially, they just don't trust it, right?
True.
So let me in on how they actually felt when you said, okay, this is actually the journey that I want to take right now.
I was very scared. I was very scared, and it's probably the main reason why I didn't put those subjects in when I was studying in 2016. Because when you're Black, parents don't really believe in these arts and creative things. They want you to do something that's more secure, and then maybe once you start working, you can follow your dreams.
Yeah.
Because they just want you to have something more secure. So it was a bit hard, I must say, and I don't know if. Yeah, it took a bit of a while for them to allow me to be able to do it, because I used to have to attend gigs ebusuku. I used to have to do things at night during the day and go spend time with people that I don't know. My grand, I remember the one time coming from the classified experience when it was still new, and Umsa allowed me to go shoot there. So, and I had to come home very late. I was with my brother and we came home very late. And my gran opened for us. But the first thing she said is, "Agizithanda lezinto zenu Aphiwe, agizithanda."
Yeah.
But ngokuhamba kwesikhathi, when I started making money and I was able to buy food at home for my gran, she was like, "Wow, thank you. I'm so happy that you're making money and you're able to take care of yourself, the most important thing. That's all we want." So they believe you only when it starts making money.
Definitely.
So that's the only thing. So it wasn't easy, but my cousin also, the one that caught me when I was crying, was the one that encouraged me, said they'd have to just believe that it's going to work out for you, whether they like it or not. Because and I think the universe is working in your favor. So just follow it, try it out and see. And if it works, then that's what you're meant to be. And it really worked. And
definitely.
I'm living now and I'm making money. I'm able to take care of my family. So that's what really matters.
And it's very important in our household. Once you start making money, whatever you
yes,
do.
True.
Whatever you do. So you are in the industry now, and I want to know from you and your take, since you started in 2018, it's been 6 years. How has the industry been treating you in the media industry, Pitek?
For me, I wouldn't say knee deep in.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got my first experience last year when I was working for the Center of Creative Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal.
Oh, yeah.
So, what can I say? I think it's been lenient because I'm a woman. The first thing, of course, it has its challenges because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
Our industry is very male dominated, and I think you know it can be a little bit difficult. But it hasn't been so bad. I think I've had the opportunity to get opportunities. I think being a girl worked for me. I have been able to inspire other women in the same industry as me to be able to believe that they can be photographers. They can really work and push boundaries in an industry that's very male dominated. So it hasn't been so bad. It has been exciting. Of course, it has its challenges. But for me, I think there's been more good than bad, to be quite honest. More good than bad. They have been very nice. I think being a woman really works for me. And I think what I'd say, the industry, the government, I don't know if it's really helping us to be able to give more women opportunities. So for me, I think being a woman really worked for me. I think that it's like, wow, a woman photographer, finally. So it's yes. So that's, for me, it worked for me.
I love that because you don't really see a woman in photography, and they say camera woman.
Yes,
right? You don't
cameraman.
really see camera, because it's not a word that's directly known. You know cameraman. You know that you're expecting a man, right?
Yes.
Look, I want us to dig down in the business behind the lens, but when we get back to the ad break, listen, you guys at home, you don't want to miss out on this one. We have Aphiwe Moyo right here on stage, and I'll see you guys after the ad break. Welcome back from the ad break. You guys are still tuned in right here on the Next Billionaire, and I still have the beautiful Aphiwe Moyo right next to me. Welcome to the ad break.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
So behind the lens, right? Now we're getting into business, because earlier we spoke about your journey actually mingling yourself into the industry. You are in the industry now. Behind the lens is the business. Behind the lens, why that name? Because you always have a vision behind the name. Why that name?
Okay, so it was inspired by being a documentary photographer.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to be a documentary photographer.
Oh,
Generally, always had a passion for writing, for storytelling. Anybody that knows me knows I like to tell stories.
Oh, yes.
I like to write. And so it was really inspired by just wanting to tell stories. So when you're a photographer, you really contribute to being able to document how we see the world, how people see the world, like journalists in Ganjalo. So I wanted to be a documentary photographer, but I got a little bit discouraged along the way.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think someone once mentioned that you want to make money out of people's misfortunes. So I was like,
that doesn't sound
yes.
right. Oh, yeah.
I'm a person that's very sympathetic towards people. So I wouldn't want to make money at the misfortunes of other people. That's not my brand. So I was like, no. And it's a lot. You might, documentary photographer, you have to be prepared to die. You have to be prepared to be you have to be there and try and get that picture. So I was like, maybe it's not for me. And I don't think Kaya, they'd be open to me doing that, because I'd have to kind of risk my life. So that's what inspired the name. But alternatively, I'm still able to tell stories because I take pictures of India Bantu.
yes.
I do photo shoots, so I'm able to still tell a person's story through the images I take.
I mean,
So
I did understand that. I'm just, everyone, when they create a name of a business, it has to have a
makes
vision
sense.
behind
Yes,
it, right?
that's true.
Definitely, definitely.
That
So
is very
speaking
true.
about events that you actually do, let me know, or would say, what are the services that you actually do on behind the lens?
So I'm a photographer. I take indoor, outdoor pictures. I also do prints and photo albums, photo magazines now, and I also shoot short clips. I'm still learning how to do them properly, but I still take short clips of just highlights of your events, some reels for your social media. But that's round about what I do. Yes.
So, like, is there a specific event that you say these are the only events that I do, or you just cater for anything?
No, I cater for anything. Funerals may be a little bit tricky.
Look, I was about to ask, are we doing the funeral photos now?
The funerals can be a little bit tricky. I'm not sure. I think I'm still old school. I really respect the dead, and I think I don't know if I want to be a front and center taking pictures of people. Meanwhile, there's a family there that just lost like somebody very close to them. So I think it's also very personal to me because I've experienced how it feels. So I don't know if I'd want to watch that again. I don't know if I want to see pictures circulating of that again. So to have it to record, no, it's just more of a integrity type of thing, a personal thing. So no, funerals, I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure, but anything. It could be omabo, traditional weddings, umemulo, engagement proposals, parties, birthday parties, photo shoots for corporate, brand, product shoots, just basically a lot of things. Newborn shoots. I think I've done quite a lot. Nudes too, but nudes I'm not sure. But yes, I'm also not sure.
People do nudes now.
People do nudes, and they actually want them. So yeah, and it's not just women only also guys. Sometimes that they want that also because I don't know, but yeah.
How do they do it? I'm sure you guys at home are curious. What do they do with these pictures?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Yes,
it is what it is.
Either, yeah, that's kind of if I'm comfortable because also sometimes for me I'm not sure. Those are just some things I'm not sure about.
No, I understand. So we hear that there are certain events that you take. Now I want to know, looking at the event and seeing, because you've even spoke about not taking funeral pictures. So that means there is a certain target market that you actually go for. What is the target market that's behind the lens rather goes for?
People that just want to tell stories through their events. Want to bring out their personalities through images. That would be photo shoots. I do have a target of hoping to work one day with like BET, MTV based. KZN TV. So yes, that is actually quite exciting that today I'm actually here sharing my stories with you guys. So that's really great. But yeah, I think I've worked with majority of the people I have targeted because I also do brands and products because I've also wanted to do like studio and pack shots. So I've had an opportunity to do that because you get to explore other avenues. And estates and like property. I'd like to venture in that because I have a passion for house and interior design.
Really?
So I'd like to venture into that as well.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Not only a photographer, but only putting yourself in another industry.
Yes,
that's amazing.
yes.
I love when business actually grows into some other sectors.
True, it interlinks.
Not only stick into one department and like, this is the only industry that I'm going to partake in the business. That's amazing. So you've been in the industry for 6 years, 2018 till 2024 now. So tell me, what are the biggest projects that you said when you look at I'm proud of myself when I look at this.
So in 2021 or 2022, I had the opportunity to work with one of my artist friends, 22. Her name is Tutugile Kumalo. She's a musician, rapper. We got to shoot her music video here in Pushepston. She's based in Cape Town right now, and she's also lived in Johannesburg. So I had an opportunity to conceptualize a music video. I can also be part of the behind the scenes for her. And style the actors and just basically come up with the concept of the music video. That's one of my biggest projects because it had the opportunity to be screened on MTV Base Yes. So
That's a big project right
yes, so that's one of my biggest projects.
Mm-hmm.
Being part of the Sebenza Women Awards in 2022. I won't say it's a project I worked on, but being nominated for those
Yes,
awards
yes.
is big. Working for the Center for Creative Arts at the University of KwaZulu-Natal,
Mm-hmm.
because I had the opportunity to work on some of the really big festivals here in South Africa and
Mm-hmm.
Africa, which is the Durban International Film Festival, the Poetry Africa Festival, Time of the Writer Festival, and the Art Fluence Festival. So they're a center and a cultural hub for all your creative festivals and
Oh,
art
yes.
stuff. So that was really big because I got to meet celebrities. I got to meet people that work at NFVF. I got to people that work at Durban Film Arts. I got to Durban Film Office, Durban Tourism, KwaZulu-Natal Film Commission. Yes, so I got to work with a lot of
Yeah.
really big names. So that was really cool. Some radio stations, SABC, that was really cool. That was, I think, the highlights of my photography
You've
career.
moved, girl.
Thank
You've,
you.
like,
Thank
I'm
you.
looking at your profile. I'm like, there's a lot of lists
Quite a
here.
handful of things.
Yes.
I sometimes forgot. You see, I have to write my bio.
We
I'm
need
like,
this
I
bio.
have to, yes, I have to remind myself how many things have I really worked on.
Yes.
So thank you, yes. But yeah, I think that's been the highlight. I might be forgetting some, but I think that's really some of the highlights of my career.
That's
Thank you.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Behind the scenes, 2018 to 2024, 6 years in the run, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. Look, I want to talk about future plans, challenges that you face in the business, because we do have those things that we go through in business, right? So you guys don't want to miss out on that one because you need to understand the challenges and how they face them in a business. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the air break. You guys are still tuned in right here on the Next Billionaire with me, Notlading Indlela. And I still have my guest, and that is Aphiwe Moyo. I said that right?
Yes,
That's a
well
beautiful
done.
name.
Thank you.
What does it mean? Because I know Aphiwe. I've never heard that.
Means given good things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, given good things. And thank you for saying my surname right, because sometimes people say mayonnaise, sometimes they say
Oh, yeah?
mayo, mio. Like, how did we get there?
Mayonnaise, though?
Mayonnaise? In class, that's what they used to say.
Really?
Every time they used to call me on the register. So thank you.
Well, I know that. Me and you, they call me Need the Way because I'm thinking that. I was like, you know what? We're not even going to debate.
High school. But anyway, we'll miss it for those things.
We'll miss it for those things, definitely.
True.
So, you have a business behind. If they were not here, if you guys were not here, the business is Behind the Lens, a photographer, a photographer. What do we call it? A camera woman. Because I hate cameramen all the time. A camera woman, right? So let me in the challenges that you actually face as a camera woman in the industry and in the business itself.
The first is being called cameraman. And every time people inquire for
Yes.
services, especially on the phones, they'd be like, "Hello, booty." Whole time I'm a girl.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's the first challenge. Everyone thinks you're a guy because of how it dominates in the industry.
Definitely.
But I don't have a problem with that. Used to it, so it's cool. But one of my biggest challenges that I've been facing for the past 6 years is the fact that I don't have a studio, and I've been working tirelessly to try and get it. So that's been my biggest challenges, because not only does it not affect me being able to grow, it also affects like the amount of profit I make. Some people want studio shoots. I don't have a studio. I don't have the props. I don't have the proper equipment, which is another challenge I experience. So those are just one of the experiences. And sometimes clients would like, no, I really wanted a studio shoot and you don't have it. So I can't. Some of them are not comfortable with me coming home and shooting at the comfort of their home, because they're like, someone I don't know. And I totally understand and I respect that. It's totally understandable. So those are one of the challenges that I face, and I think it's more interlinked to my future plans, because it's something I've been working towards, to try and get a studio or build a studio. Just been trying to work towards it tirelessly, as well as being able to help other people grow and start their own businesses, more specifically in photography and film, because here on the South Coast, there's very like limited creative opportunities for people like us, photographers, filmmakers. So isifiso sami ukuvula studio sami, and when I open my studio, I can be able to rent it out to other photographers here, so we won't always have to travel to Durban to be able to do the shoots and spend more money than we're already making.
Definitely.
And hope hopefully be able to host my workshop with other like actors, Jengo, Nozuko, Jengo Spesihle, Jengo Wenzongcobo, who are already actors in the industry. Maybe they can come home and like offer some classes, master classes of how to act. We can offer workshops with other photographers here on how to take pictures and help other people that would like to become more creatives. Yeah, and just use that space for conferences, doing shoots, and just hosting like workshops for people. So it won't just be a studio. It'll be a space for educational purposes as well. So that's like one of my future plans.
I love that. Actually growing the industry in the town.
In the comfort of your home. Because like, you know, when you're creative, you just be like, I want to go to Joburg, because Joburg is where,
that's where everything
happens.
Yes.
And you know, we need to change that. We need to change that, because like I was working at the KZN, the Simon Sabelo Mabunu Awards last year through the Durban International Film Festival. So I was sitting there and there's all these celebrities and all these people in the industry. And I'm like, you know what? KZN, guys, we have a lot of talent. You can imagine if we take like half of the things that are in Joburg and bring them here in KZN, how big KZN would grow. So we can always start at home by helping people. And then be able to venture out if you know your career takes you further. But we need to be able to be the stepping stone for others. So they don't always have to think about traveling so far and maybe even get demotivated. Because I really want to make these dreams come true, but I don't have the money. But and then you think, oh, Aphiwe la, let me just start there and you know, until I'd be able to get to Johannesburg, you know, those type of things.
I love that.
Thank
Great
you.
ideas, big future plans you have, right?
Yes,
I love that, because you know, looking at many of the artists that are in Joburg, they are from KZN.
Yes,
because we do not have these things right here in our areas. That's a great future plan. That's a very great future plan. So every business needs good marketing. Good marketing actually loads up the business. How do you actually market your business for people to actually know who you are?
So for me, it's posting on social media consistently, word of mouth, posting my work on almost like I have LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, posting it there. I'm still trying to venture into TikTok. I'm a bit scared of Twitter, but yes. So it's literally they're putting yourself out there as much as possible, telling people, wearing your clothes so people can be able to get your name properly. Maybe having some branding like banners, business cards. I have business cards, so that I'll be handing out when I meet people. I just recently attended a masterclass and I was just like giving people my business card whenever you need my services. So I even managed to walk away with 2 clients. So don't sleep on that, guys. Yeah, but mostly putting yourself out there, just doing the work, posting your work. Social media really, really works. It's like the easiest strategy, because it's not everyone that can go print the branding on clothes, not everyone that has a proper logo and all of that. So that's my marketing strategy. I won't say I have a specific one, but it's just consistently posting, putting yourself out there as much as possible, getting branded tees, getting branding. That really helps.
That's amazing. And that's very important. Word of mouth, I can't stress about it. The more people actually talk about you, is the more people know about you.
That's true.
I love that. So someone is chilling at home, they're looking at you and like, I want to work with this girl, because let me tell you, she does have good content. I can't stress on that, right? It's beautiful. I was looking at it, I was like, God, this is a woman. Yes, I love it. Your content is very beautiful. So someone at home was looking at you and watching the show and they want to work with you. Where can they actually get you?
So they can check me out on Facebook or Instagram at Behind the Lens Photography on Facebook, and then Behind the Lens _PTY_LTD on Instagram. And if they would like to contact me or WhatsApp me, it's 072-682-8843. That's my WhatsApp and for calls. And my catalog is there and we can get talking, but that account is specifically for business. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, it was lovely to have you.
Thank you.
You guys at home, you can catch her on this social media platform that you can see right here on the screen, and the telephone number. Aphiwe, I have this, I love your name.
Thank you.
I have this question that I have for all the entrepreneurs. When you look at your business, are you the next billionaire?
I'm definitely the next billionaire.
The confidence. I love it.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Well, thank you very much for having us, Namhlanje.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you
And
for the
good luck.
opportunity.
Good luck for the future plans.
Thank you. High five. Thank
Yes,
you.
girl. I love it. I love it when I see a woman in business. You guys can catch us on Umlando Creatives, and that is on Facebook. I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Good night.